Welcome to this lesson on the properties of definite integrals. Today, we are focusing on a simple but very important rule. What happens when you reverse the bounds of integration? That is, when you swap the top and bottom numbers on the integral sign. Let's start by recalling what a definite integral usually represents. The notation with an a at the bottom and a b at the top tells us to calculate the net signed area under the curve from a to b. Usually, a is less than b, meaning we integrate from left to right. Here is the property we are learning today. If you switch the limits of integration, putting b at the bottom and a at the top, the value of the integral is exactly the same, but with the opposite sign. It becomes negative. Why does this happen? Let's look at the definition of the integral. The integral adds up many tiny rectangles. The width of each rectangle is dx, or delta x. When we go from a smaller number to a larger number, delta x is positive. But if we integrate backwards, from a larger number to a smaller one, that change in x becomes negative. Visually, when we integrate in the standard direction, from left to right, our width is positive. If the function is above the axis, positive height times positive width gives us a positive area. Now imagine integrating from right to left. The height of the function hasn't changed. However, our direction is now negative. Positive height times negative width gives us a negative result. This is why the sign flips. We can also prove this using the Fundamental Theorem of Calculus. The integral from a to b is f of b minus f of a. If we swap them to integrate from b to a, we get f of a minus f of b algebraically. This is just the negative of the original result. Let's look at a concrete example. Here we integrate 2x from 0 to 2. Using the power rule, we get x squared. Evaluated from 0 to 2, we get 4 minus 0, which equals 4. Now, let's reverse the bounds and integrate 2x from 2 to 0. We evaluate x squared from 2 to 0. This gives us 0 minus 4, which equals negative 4. As expected, the result is the negative of our previous answer. To summarize, whenever you swap the upper and lower limits of a definite integral, you must change the sign of the answer. Remember this by thinking of the direction of integration changing from positive to negative.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.